This next video is about control and why trying to control things is actually the worst thing we could ever do. Let's talk about control. What actual control do you have over your body? What actual control do you have over circumstance? Having worked with people who are literal millionaires and high investments, and then they lose it all and then they try to win it back. Over that time, they thought by putting their money in things, they have a level of control. They thought by having this thing, they have control and they'll be happy. They tried to control life to make them happy. But what happens is underneath all of that, there is this intense fear that makes you hold on when you try and control things. Because we never control from a place of divine truth. We always control from a place of fear. So if you're trying to control things, it is just the illusion of having something to do with this life, when actually it's a fear-based response because you don't feel safe. The only true control we have is in our connection to divine, the divine, to God, if you want to call it that way. So when we let go of control, we actually seem to get more of what we do want in life. And it's paradoxical because we think, no, I've been taught if I work harder, if I do more, then I get more. But let me tell you this, that is backwards thinking. To let go in life, you actually align to a divine truth. What control do you have over the sun rising? What control do you have over the night sky? What control do you have over this planet? It's very little, and the illusion of control makes us feel like we're safe, but actually it makes us less safe in this world. There is a divine intelligence in this world that grew you from a cell, that made the earth the perfect position from the sun, that keeps gravity at a constant, and that's an intelligence. You cannot control that intelligence, just like you don't add power to God. So it's actually the paradox of control that is keeping you stuck. When you let go of control and you realize that what you need to do is align your energy to that same intelligence, and that energy alignment is literally flow, peace, ease. You do not see a tree struggling to grow. You do not see grass struggling to grow. You do not see the wind struggling to blow or the waves struggling to crash down. It all happens through something else. And that's actually beautiful when you realize that. And every time that I've let go of control and I've surrendered to the divine by letting go of fear, that's when things seem to work out. Things work out when you let go of control, because control is an illusion. What you want to do is start to go to the world within. We're taught this in the Bible, my friends. It says, as within, so without, as above, so below. And when it talks about the Garden of Eden is inside of you. You can create heaven on earth through mastering your emotions. Now you're no longer tied into what's happening outside of you. I have noticed by becoming the center of peace in my own universe, that the universe has become more friendly and more kind. When I tried to control it with intense gratitude, with elevated emotions, with manifestations and all of these things, life started to fight back at me because it doesn't want to be controlled. It wants to be flowed with. It wants to play in the dance with you. So where do you hold on to control in your life? Are you trying to control your partner? Are you trying to control your body? Are you trying to control everything just so you feel good? In that essence of control, that's where you're having these triggers come up. That's why you're getting reactions to life. And that's why I asked you in the first video to notice where your reactions are, because that's where you're trying to control things. And actually, you often block so many beautiful things from happening to you by this illusion of control. So I ask you again, notice where you're trying to control it. See where the fear comes up in that want to control, and do the observation that I showed you there. Then start to claim from that place of peace and alignment. I'm in my true place in life. I'm doing what I love. Everything's working out for me. Only good comes from this situation. These sort of things are general enough and not specific enough that you can start to let go of control and start to find freedom in your life. And once you let go of control, you're going to notice that life starts to bless you. In the next video, we're going to talk about something even more interesting, how you can create and manifest and let go of fear by doing some very simple things.